Okay, so in this video we're going to start doing some wiping. Left it until later into the sequence because the wiping is a little bit more complex than imaging and booting from USBs and things like that, because the first complexity is we're going to use Linux, and so I've installed Linux Mint on this system, and again you download it and create a bootable USB with Rufus as described in Part 8, image it and fire up Linux, and so here we are. Now we're going to use hdparm, and that isn't part of the basic install, so we have to install it. So we have to use sudo, that's super user do, root administrator, sudo apt get install hdparm. There we are, simple as that, and that's hdparm installed. hdparm allows you to look at drives and secure erase them and find out all about them. So the first thing to do is have a look and see what devices we have on this system. As I say, it does have two. They're all going to be SD. So we've got A, which is the drive that the operating system is running from, and B, which is the one that we're going to erase. So we can use hdparm to have a look at that. So again, you have to use sudo because hdparm is a very powerful program, and it's capital I for information about. Right, so there's quite a lot of information here, but the main thing is the password is not enabled, the system is not locked. Interestingly, it's not frozen. If it was frozen, it would need to be unfrozen, and you do that by sleeping the computer. This is an SSD, so it says you can do a security erase of the whole thing, the whole unit, in 2 minutes. If you want to use enhanced security erase, it's going to take you 58 minutes. Well, we're going to go for the secure erase. Now that just writes zeros in, the enhanced randomizes it. So let's just see what else this information gives you, and the main thing is the model number and serial number. So you can double check that this is actually the disk that you're going to erase before you start doing it. And we're going to use secure erase, so let's have a look at hdparm's parameters. Now you can see security help. It's part of the ATA security commands. So yeah. So it allows you to set the password to something like password. It allows you to unlock it, but key, it allows you to do a security erase. And this says erase a locked drive. So first of all you have to lock it by setting the password, and then you do a security erase, giving it the password and telling it to go off and erase it. Now before we erase it, let's just have a look at what's actually on the disk. Using gparted, well, we know already it's B, so B has an ISO image of big one, and that's the full size of the disk. So when we erase it, that file system will disappear. So the first thing we need to do, as I say, is to give the drive a password. So we're going to do that function there. So and we'll use the password. In scripts I usually use something else, but and we're going to do it on SDB. Got to get the right one there. Okay, so that's the password. That's the password set so that the drive will lock under certain circumstances. And we can now do the secure arrays. We're going to do the secure arrays because it's much quicker. So let's just do that. That's it, issued the command to the drive. And as I say, because it's a very quick hardware reset, basically, it's finished. So now have another look at gparted. And it now says unallocated. Basically, it's nothing on it. So that's it. That's it erased. Let's just have a quick look at the situation on the disk. With capital I information. So, see that the master password is now not enabled, so the erase has basically wiped out the password, so it's no longer the password's no longer there. It's been cleared, and that's done during the secure arrays. So it's doing a lot of very strange things to make this work. But the ATA commands require it, and hdparm does what's necessary. Next time we're going to put all these hdparm commands in scripts using bash. So that's going to be the hdparm capital I, the set the password, and do either the secure arrays or the enhanced secure arrays. And I'll make it a lot simpler and quicker.